Hey, Kent.
Hey, Heather, how you doing?
Good. What a difference a year makes.
I know.
Yeah, last year Michael's on East. This year, the teen court office.
Trying to go virtual.
Trying to go virtual. Not our fave. Not our fave. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you are here. Thank you so much for tuning in to help us celebrate the 2021 graduates. Woo, it's been a year. Boy, has it been a year. Over the past year, teen court students were leaders in the community with mental health initiatives, roundtable discussions, where we were openly and respectfully discussed the importance of respect regardless and had open conversations without judgment. The leaders that we're going to celebrate tonight, our 2021 graduates, are leaders of change, hope, resilience, and justice. And it's going to be a great night. We're so glad that you're here with us. We learned that students could do court from their living room, from their bedroom, from a park bench. And not only did they do it, they did it really, really well. These graduates carried us through 2020 and through 2021. We learned that mental health can be done successfully virtually through telehealth. We didn't do this as the adults. Our teens did this. 11 graduates that have all given endless hours to make our community a better place. Tonight, we celebrate them. Teens helping teens. And over the last year, saving this community close to $2 million because Teen Court of Sarasota operates as a nonprofit. As our president this year, you know the ups and downs of the funding issues that we struggle with, as well as the success. A successful program that we can't do it without the community support.
That's right. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kent Hayes, and I'm the president of our board of directors. It's great to be with all of you tonight, and really excited to recognize and celebrate the students this evening. Part of my job as a representative of the board is to express our sincere gratitude and thanks to major donors, community partners, and our event sponsors. Without these organizations and people that are so involved in our work, our continued success serving the youth of this community would not be possible. I'd like to start off tonight first by thanking Pell, Personalized Estate Liquidators. And by the way, I can already see that Glenda has donated to us tonight. Thank you, Pell. Pell has become a major contributor and supporter to Teen Court over the last 2 years. Their groundbreaking donations and involvement in our work has gone to support many aspects of our operations, including portions of this night. I would also like to thank our scholarship sponsor, the Community Foundation of Sarasota County, who has been faithful and supportive of this event for many years. Continuing, support as well are our foundation partners that we work with outside of the Community Foundation, which include the Gulf Coast Community Foundation and the Barancik Foundation. We can't thank you enough for your time. The community partners that I would like to represent and thank are Sarasota County Sheriff's Department, Sarasota County Government, the City of Sarasota Police Department, City of Northport Police Department, Sarasota County Schools, and the Sarasota County School Board Police. And then I can't go without thanking our additional event sponsors. We have some incredible people to thank. Valerie and Emma Joels, Holly's Hope, Jesse Belady, and Lee Byron, who are all both board members for us. Emma, who was a past board member, Beneva Flowers, the McBrayer Realty Group, Tandem Construction, Debbie Douglas, Faye Rice, Steve Boone, Elizabeth Smith, and one of my favorites, Susan Earhart, who is my aunt.
Susie.
Really appreciate all that you guys do for us. Without your help, we would not be able to do tonight and support these kids the way that we do. Thank you so much. And please pay attention up in the top right corner. There is a flashy blue donate button. You can press it throughout the night to donate and continue to support the services that Teen Court offers.
Absolutely. And this running name list are those that have already donated even before tonight. So I've watched.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Paula.
Yeah, really cool watching our radar go up as this week got closer and closer to Wednesday night. So over $12,000 raised. I can't wait to just dig in here and celebrate our graduates. I will tell you that behind the scenes, there's a lot of heavy lifting that goes on, serving almost over 388 students last year, almost 400 students through a pandemic. Our case managers did phone check-ins, did FaceTime check-ins, did creative community service hours. They did court Zoom. We did that right away last year and have actually continued it successfully. And so when we talk about the great positive redirection and the second chance that's given at teen court, it certainly starts with the staff. And so Devin, Isvin, and Lachelle behind the scenes work their magic with these kids. And boy, it was hard this year. It was hard. Yeah, it really was. It probably looked easy because some of us, sometimes we were at home, sometimes we were in the office, in jeans and a t-shirt, but it was a lot of hours. And we were worried about our kids. We were really worried about the young people that we served, and they're resilient and they did awesome. And it was an amazing year. And then, of course, Lori Moran, just the creative side. When I'm in the fetal position saying, how are we going to do this? How are we going to get through this? How are we going to keep our doors open? Lori's always thinking and being creative on how we are going to get mental health funding, how we're going to get Camp X-Ray funding, and Justice for Youth by Youth funding. So it's super, super special. And we did it.
You guys know how to make it look easy and fun.
Yeah, we sure did. We made it look easy and fun.
Speaking of easy and fun, one of our scholarship recipients is talented as a pianist. For your entertainment tonight, I'd love to introduce Dana Molina on the piano.
The first piece I will be playing is a sonatine in G major by Thomas Latour, and the second is a contemporary piece called the Grand Tetons. My contemporary piece, the Grand Tetons.
All right.
That makes me want to be in person even more. You can picture it, them playing the piano, the violin over the years. Our kids are so talented. Something else that makes me miss being in person. If I close my eyes, I can see Katie Self at the podium, my predecessor, the legend, teen court. There she is in the middle. Faye Rice on her left and Debbie Gigliotti on her right. Just the three musketeers, the three women that made teen court what it is today, my hero, my mentor, and they would all be fighting over who gets their credit for the success that teen court has been for over 30 years. And Katie would say it was Faye, and Faye would say it was Debbie, and they would all fight. And then Katie would come back to that it's Judge Logan. Judge Logan, the grandfather of teen court, who really believed, there he is with Faye Rice, that believed in second chances really before it was even a thing, and said that kids shouldn't be in juvenile court and it shouldn't cost taxpayer dollars to give young people a second chance. Let's make it a nonprofit. Let's give kids a second chance, and let's positively direct them to success. And we're still doing that today. And I actually shared a story the other day that Katie has passed on to me that Judge Logan said, keep it simple. And I'm carrying that. We're just going to keep it simple. So let's talk about funding a need, Kent.
All right. So today, this is the first fund a need portion that we're going to talk about this evening. I'd love to be able to speak to you guys about our life skills and encouraging teens piece that we are supporting as an organization. Right now, it costs a group of 10 students $720 a month to receive the services in these areas. So I would love to just make sure that you guys know what kind of things we are doing, how much it costs, and if you're able to, please fund that need.
Absolutely. And our life skills piece really came up a couple years ago when we were talking about the importance of a firm handshake and good eye contact. And we have this amazing piece right now and a facilitator that has the kids write out their integrity. What does integrity mean to them? What does that look like to them? And then their goals. It's super special. And not all of the young people we serve go home to an environment where they have those conversations sitting around a dining room table, or they list out their goals and they're taped to their walls. So it's an important piece. It's a special piece. And that lets us run into the next young lady that we're going to feature tonight. We're actually going to bring her in live Megan, are you there?
Hi, Megan.
I'm right here.
Nice to see you, Megan. How are you?
I'm doing great, and it's such an honor to be on here tonight.
So, Megan, skills that certainly came in handy this summer when our students participated in roundtable discussions and were leaders in the community using their voice to advocate for their peers in the mental health arena. Megan was a leader of the pack in this area. Megan Touchstone, thank you so much for joining us, Megan. Why don't you share a little bit about what Teen Court has meant to you and what your future plans are?
So, one word to describe Teen Court for anyone, whether you're someone who's coming into the system or someone who's a volunteer, is opportunity. For those who come into the system, they have the opportunity for a second chance and the opportunity to grow from their mistake and not let that affect them for life. For a volunteer like me, I have had the opportunity to grow as a person and also leave an impact in someone else's life. And then I've also received a lot of career opportunities too through Teen Court. Even though I'm not planning on getting into law, I've been provided other opportunities that are going to help me in my career in mental health.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan. Your plans for the future?
Yeah.
So my plans for the future is I plan on going to University of Florida to get
Go
a
Gators.
bachelor's in psychology, and then after I do that, I plan on going to grad school. Not for sure where yet, but my dream would be to also stay at University of Florida, and I plan to become a child psychologist.
Awesome.
That's fantastic.
So the recipient of our Christine Robinson Scholarship, as well as Holly's Hope, was your sponsor, Megan, and talk about a difference that they're making in the city of Northport. Their meetings, Devin Epps, one of our case manager, attends, and he comes out every week just empowered to make sure that their voice is heard across the community, and that's certainly something we're doing with our Teen Court youth. So thank you for being part of that. Thank you for being a representative at those tables, and thank you for making a difference in our community. Congratulations, Megan.
Thank you, and I'm glad I've been able to make a difference and leave an impact.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Bye, Megan.
We'll see you soon. Guys, I'm seeing donations come in. Rebecca Schatz, thank you so much. Really appreciating your support throughout the night. We're going to keep things rolling. Let's keep the graduates coming. I think we're going to hear from Bear Mancini next, one of our local Teen Court celebrities.
Hello, my name's Bear Mancini. I'm a Teen Court Scholarship recipient. I initially started Teen Court in 8th grade through National Junior Honor Society, and I began to learn about law and the courtroom. However, through my experience, I have learned that it's not about the statement of the law or the decisions made, but rather about the people and lives it affects. I believe I have touched and affected an innumerable number of people. I'm homeschooled, and this fall, in August, I plan to go to New College of Florida and study economics, perhaps physics, and then move to law school to pursue something in that vein. I am very thankful for Teen Court. I believe I've learned a lot of valuable personal lessons about empathy and understanding. I'd just like to express my thanks to the program, the staff, and the participants.
That's great to hear from Bear. It's going to be really nice to have him so close, too.
Absolutely.
Going right up the street to New College, one of my local favorites and a place that we support quite a bit. So, well, this is great. Let's look at the next graduate. We're going to hear next from AXA.
Hello all, my name is Axa Salas and I'm a senior at Sarasota High School. I'm in the ACE program and have been in the program for the past 4 years of high school. My experience at Teen Court has meant everything to me. It's where I first started volunteering, so I got a look into what being a volunteer meant and what my jobs were. I had been a jury member for 2 years, but I decided I wanted to take things further, so I decided to become an attorney. I was able to learn a lot from the students personally. Before the court case started, I would interview the students and they would tell me why they committed their crime or their story behind it, their family, just everything that they had been going through. In my heart, I felt empathy for them because if I was in the same place, I would want to be helped too, and so they can have a future. I always knew I wanted to become a lawyer, but Teen Court confirmed it for me. After being there for 4 years, I was able to have new communication skills, learn proper courtroom etiquette, learn how to dress, and just learn how to present myself in front of a formal environment. And yeah, I really thank Teen Court for always encouraging me, even when I'm messing up or when I don't know how to say something. They always help me pronounce things. They always encourage me to do my best and to continue volunteering. So I plan to continue volunteering in college. I plan to go to Florida State University and major in communications. And after my 4 years of college, of course, I want to go to law school. So lastly, I'd like to thank Teen Court and my family that I've made there for always encouraging me and pushing me forward. I wish you guys the best. I will continue to volunteer here after college, and thank you for everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell that Axa is going to make an amazing lawyer someday.
Yeah.
And hopefully she'll come back here and preside for us as a judge at some point in the future as well.
Absolutely. All of these kids are so talented. You guys saw Dana at the beginning on the piano. She's also the recipient of the Lynn Strong Scholarship this year. Let's hear more from Dana.
My name's Dana Molina. This year, I'm a scholarship recipient for the Teen Court. In the fall, I will be attending Barnard College of Columbia University. Ultimately, I'd like to thank those who brought me into Teen Court, because my journey here was not standard in any way. I came on a drug charge. I came because I had no direction in life at the moment. But with the help of people completely selfless of themselves, like Isvin Chavez and Heather Todd, people who know that any child, adolescent, or teenager are not past the point of saving, that I wasn't past the point of saving. And here I stand today, excited to go continue a future in political science and human rights, and then continue on to law school to one day help the same kids that acted and showed the true potential, much like I did when I was their age.
Wow. Dana, that was inspiring. Very, very amazing. Thank you so much for volunteering and being a part of Teen Court.
And this is the part of the night where we would be like, the kids can do it. We should just walk away because they're so amazing. Yeah, really, 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 really super special. So that leads us into the next Fund a Need. And it's a perfect segue into the next Fund a Need. So let's talk about our Camp X-Ray program. Our substance abuse program, also Camp X-Ray, where we spend a Saturday with the students, and we're partnering with the Sarasota County Sheriff's Department, the Sarasota Police Department, Northport Police Department, and the Sarasota County School Board Police. Also, Kat Wilcox spends the day with us. Katie McBrayer spends the day with us. And we take the young people, you can see here, a $25 drug test, $75 sponsors a youth through the day, or the whole group, it's about 1,800. And it sounds like a lot of money to me. I know that probably in the big world of funding things, that doesn't sound like a lot of money. It's a lot of money to us. And on the other hand, it's priceless.
I was about to say the impact that it has on the students and the young people that go through that program. I have only heard that it is one of the most impactful things that we offer. So.
Absolutely. And Katie McBrayer, we'll hear from her later.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, let's continue on for now. I want to talk about someone special who I've gotten to know throughout the year. He's been a student board member for Teen Court, so I've gotten to know him quite well. Noah Kunkel.
Hi, thank you so much.
Hey, Noah! What's up, stranger?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Really, really good. So I got to see Noah in person this week, and we actually saw him 2 weeks ago when Pell gave us the generous donation. And I was telling Noah, because I just want to love on all these kids when I see them, and that he grew 3 feet, I'm pretty sure. So you can't tell in this picture, but he's like 8 feet tall. But nice to see you, Noah. Thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
So I actually went through Teen Court as a defendant nearly 3 years ago, And at that time, I had no idea that the program would become such a significant portion of my life. Teen Court has taught me the value of second chances, as well as the importance of embracing the mistakes I had made in the past. And now, as a volunteer and board member for the program, I've been able to see time and time again the ways in which this program can positively influence the youth of this community. I feel so fortunate to be a part of a program that has the potential to completely change the trajectory of someone's life as it has mine. And that's why Teen Court is so important to me.
Absolutely. And having you on the board, having a student board member has been really special to us. Lee Byron gets the credit for that, certainly, and then the board as a whole voting it unanimously to push that through. But, Noah, I tease, but I'm not kidding. You get a redo because your year of being on the board was all Zoom. And I'm just so thankful that Pell hosted and you were able to come in person and just see the generous community that we have. What are your plans? Where are you going?
So this fall, I'll be attending the Florida State University. I'll be studying economics and just seeing where that takes me.
Nice.
All right, go Seminoles.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you for sure. And just like Andrea will be joining us at the end of the night next year, you'll be joining us in person and just you'll hear these amazing stories from now the class behind you, since you're off to do amazing things. So,
of course, and I can't wait to revisit in the future.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for your service, Noah, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You will be missed. Also in Noah's gift bag was a plaque that hopefully I wanted to tease him actually about putting it in his dorm room. That way he can just share the Teen Court mission with whoever comes down the hall. So I'll have to remind him about that.
All right. Well, why don't we keep the night going?
Let's
I
do
hear
it.
we're going to hear from Archie next.
Archie. Yeah. Love it.
Hello, my name is Archie Jacinto, and Teen Court has meant a lot to me because I first came to Teen Court when I was 10 with my mom. Fast forward 9th grade, I'm not in Teen Court because I want to be here. It's because I got in trouble. As I started to go through the jury duties, I started to find my interest in Teen Court, which helped me grow into the passion of law. I know that I have the potential for me to help others receive that second chance, no matter what their financial situation or the connections that they have, and that everyone has the right to a fair trial. After I graduate from Agape Christian School, I will either attend Roanoke College, Rollins, or Florida Southern. After college, I'm trying to go into graduate school so that I can become a criminal attorney. I would just want to thank Teen Court for everything they have done for me, and that without Teen Court, I don't know where I'd be at today, because I went to Teen Court just at the right time. Making good choices is always right, and that it will help you, which is how it has helped me today.
That's fantastic. And I understand that Archie did make his decision to go to Roanoke College in Salem, Virginia. So best of luck to you, and thank you for sharing your story.
Absolutely. Evelyn's next.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Galarza, and I've been so many things at Teen Court. I still can't believe it, how many years it's been. I've been a bailiff, clerk, an attorney, and a jury member. And each moment that I spent as those different roles, it was liberating. Having another chance and learning from other people and experiences that everyday teenagers can go through, and giving them that second chance helps them. Every role that I've taken has impacted my life so much that it's crazy that it's been 4 years. Currently, I have been accepted into SCF, and I will be studying to become a paralegal.
So Evelyn won our Lynn Strong Award. Loved your story. Thank you so much. I also forgot to mention that Bear Mancini was the recipient of the Katie Self Award. So congratulations on that, Bear. The next student recipient that we're going to hear from is Leah.
I'm Leah Elan. In teen court, at the beginning, I was in the jury, as everyone is in the beginning, and then I worked my way to attorney and have been an attorney ever since. I've been an attorney for about a year now. In the future, I'm going into aerospace engineering. I'm going to Embry-Riddle in Daytona to do their aerospace program with the hope of becoming an astronaut one day. But if not, working with like NASA or SpaceX or any other space program to help with space exploration would be awesome. Even if you don't want to go into law or you're just not sure what you want to go into, teen court is just a truly amazing experience. You learn plenty of skills, like I learned how to communicate with other peers, work under pressure, that's a big one, and public speaking, because you have to talk and you have to show your evidence, especially if you're an attorney. And even if you're not an attorney, if you're the foreman, you have to present why you gave the sentence that you gave and what discussions you had in the jury room. The main focus of teen court is to help other teens. You get a teen who maybe committed a misdemeanor, maybe they stole something, maybe they got in a fight. Normally, if we didn't have teen court, that would be on their record for quite a while, which could ruin their chances at getting into good colleges, getting into job opportunities, which sucks because they just made a mistake, especially at a young age. What you're doing here at teen court is you're giving that person a second chance. It's an amazing program, and I am so thankful for my opportunities here.
With each video, Kent and I are talking behind the scenes. It just makes us miss them more. And I'm already tearing up for a lot of reasons. So I'm seeing in my comments $100 from Mike Moran, $100 from Emma Joles, $100 from Kathy McAllister. I'm just seeing familiar names, and you guys are you're making my heart so full. So thank you, thank you, thank you. These kids are just filling my cup, and it's overflowing. Super nice night. So thanks for making it so special, everybody.
Yeah, so we are going to move on to speaking with two very special folks from FSU. We have Vinny, and then one of our past board members, Andrea, who I haven't seen in a while. I'm very excited. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Vinny.
Thanks for having us on here. We're so happy to be here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's so good to see you guys. How are you doing?
We're doing great. College has been definitely an interesting experience with the whole pandemic, but we're thriving.
It's been a lot of fun, especially being involved with mock trial. It reminds me of teen court as much as something in college can.
Tell us more. Tell us where you are. Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, so we both came up to Tallahassee in the fall, and I just immediately started getting involved with mock trial. That's the one thing that has kept me sane through this pandemic. It was very, very exciting. Both of our teams did really, really well in the fall and the spring, so we've just been keeping busy with that.
It's fantastic.
I had to come up in the spring, but I've been kind of in the same boat too. Just spending a lot of time with mock trial. It's really helped to kind of just give me something to focus on, give me something that I love to do that still feels productive, and it's just been a great experience.
Nice. Have you guys been able to see these kids tonight? I mean, are you having flashbacks of your amazing class? Aren't they awesome?
I know, it's amazing, especially seeing some of these kids who I saw when I started, and they were so little, and now they're all grown up and going to college. It makes me feel old.
I know. And they shadowed you. So in the courtroom, for those of you that haven't seen a teen court session, you all taught them how to do opening statements. You all taught them how to do questioning in a teen attorney training at Booker High School with Emma Joles and Mark Zimmerman. You all taught them how to do closing remarks. I mean, it's really special.
Yeah.
And I'll say it like I said it in your year. Every year I'm like, oh my gosh, how are these graduates going to go on? I don't know how we're going to fill their shoes. And then the next group is equally as special. And I'm so glad you guys joined us tonight to see these kids.
Yeah, I just can't tell you how excited and proud I am to see that you guys have taken some of the things that you learned through your time at teen court and are now running mock trial at FSU. That's fantastic.
And winning.
And winning.
I love it.
We thank you guys for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And I know a familiar name. I'm just going to say Emma Joles just wrote in the chat that as we receive, I think we're up to already $300. She will match the $500 by throwing in $500 if we raise $200 more. So cool. Vinny, Andrea, thank you for coming to us from FSU up in Tallahassee. I'm so glad that technology is such a beautiful thing. And we will see you guys soon. Take care.
All right, thank you.
Thanks
Absolutely. We're going to keep rolling with the kids.
Yeah, so no, actually, I think, are we rolling with the kids? Or are we? Oh, we are rolling with the kids. So next up, we're actually going to hear from 3. We're going to hear from Lucas, Miles, and Nahara.
Nice.
Hi, my name is Lucas Cortez, and I am a senior at Riverview High School. Next year, I'll be attending Northwestern University, and I plan to study econ and English. When I first started Teen Court, I joined as a juror member, and I quickly became an attorney after I realized the potential Teen Court has for an organization. Some of the most memorable experiences I've had is working with people my same age, especially the client. I've had some really amazing conversations with clients of mine when I'm representing them, and I feel like being an attorney really gives you the ability to connect with the client on an emotional level, because we are the same age and we all deal with the same things outside of school, and just because they made a mistake doesn't make them any less of a person than I am. Legal studies have always been a potential career of mine, and working at Teen Court has really been an amazing experience, being able to have firsthand experience with courts and the legal system, even when it's virtual. I want to thank Teen Court for investing back into our students, especially with the scholarship program. I am a recipient of the scholarship, and I'm beyond thankful for an opportunity such as that. I think it's amazing that Teen Court invests back into the students' lives. The work that we've done is great, and it's amazing to have a reward such as that. So thank you.
Guys, I'm still learning this whole virtual thing. I was not supposed to introduce all 3 at the same time. So thank you, Lucas. Next, we have Miles.
Hi, my name is Miles Woodard. I am a senior at Sarasota High School, and I started my Teen Court experience my sophomore year of high school. When I started Teen Court, I didn't really think anything of it. I didn't know what to expect. I truly just doing it to get my community service hours done. I didn't really think it would have much of an impact on me, or I wouldn't really grasp the whole Teen Court experience. When I attended my first Teen Court service, they welcomed me with open arms. I didn't really know anybody there currently, but as I kept on going, I started to build relationships that felt more like family, really. After my first Teen Court service, I realized that this is not just something I want to complete and get over with. I want to really make an impact in my community and in my peers' lives. After I seen the second chance we gave my peers, I knew instantly that this is really where I should be, and this is really something that can really impact our community and change it for the better. After I graduate high school, I will be attending Florida Gulf Coast University, where I will be majoring in health science to get my occupational therapy degree. With this degree, I plan to partner with the American Cancer Society to offer my services to help families in need that cannot afford occupational therapy. I just want to say I'm very thankful for you guys choosing me as a recipient for this scholarship. I will not let you guys down.
Don't you love their honesty? Their parents get them here. They make them come, and then they stay. And it's the best thing ever. I love Miles' honesty. He helped us in the office first. He did everything that Lachelle needed done, whether it was filing, whether it was data entry. And then she talked him in to coming on the virtual Zoom. And he's been volunteering with us ever since. Yes. And Lucas, we used while we were in person, and just an amazing teen attorney. Our kids are special. Our kids are special. So we're not done. Nayara is next.
Hi, my name is Nayara Piedrahita. I'm a senior at Sarasota High School, enrolled in the ACE program. I started Teen Court at 15 years of age, 9th grade year. I heard about Teen Court my middle school year, but I was too young to join, and I was very excited to be able to be older and join. I went from being a juror to a bailiff, and then from bailiff I would do the teen attorney, and I would just switch throughout the times, like switch roles. I saw the impact that they were doing with the students in our community, and it was amazing hearing all the stories and all the changes about this, the testimonies of people who went there. and became a volunteer, and then now they're being a teen attorney. And I think it was great being able to meet so many great people in our community, network with the judges, with attorneys from our community. Another great thing that I really liked was when we went to the Booker Law Academy. I think that was a great perspective to have for someone who's very interested in the law field. I will always remember those times, remember all the stories, all the testimonies, and I'm planning on staying local after graduating high school. I've networked with a lot of people. I'm still in contact with people I've met at Teen Court, and I'm planning on studying business and from there on see what the doors open up for me. I have a younger brother, and I'm definitely planning for him to join Teen Court as soon as he can, and to also just have someone there as family to be able to go through experiences and just hear the many great stories that will continue to come.
Thank you, Nayara. And you'll be happy to know that we have changed our policies so that even mature 7th graders can become jurors now. So when your younger brother starts coming through the ranks, we'll look for him to jump into that spot.
Absolutely. And this is a great time to fund a need.
Yes.
We're going to talk about our Justice for Youth program, and that is the teen court sentencing hearing. And if those of you that haven't joined us, we're going to be back in person. I couldn't wait to share. And then Ken, I forgot the date. It's like, I don't remember now. I forgot to look. So it's one of those fantastic virtual things. But I'm going to tell you about it. So court attire, we can gift card, $40. The $10 transportation, whether we're talking about a bus pass or Uber cards. Sometimes our kids have that obstacle of the getting here, and we remove that. And then the $500 per youth wraparound services a long time ago, and that really stands true today. That's how much it costs to sponsor a young person to come through the teen court services without the mental health component, just the Justice for Youth by youth, that positive redirection. So that's that fund of need. Teen court, Justice for Youth by youth, teens helping teens sentencing hearing is the foundation of teen court. That's where second chances are given, and that's where the young people, particularly that you're seeing tonight, shine. By helping their peers, being positive role models and mentors. So, yeah.
And it's
really
the reason
cool
why
piece.
they're better public speakers than both of us.
That's right.
So.
100% better speakers.
All right. So we're about to introduce someone who is extremely special. You've known him a lot longer than I have, but I've spent a lot of time with him on the board of directors and got to learn a lot about him. Stefan Campagna.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Stefan.
Hi, Stefan.
As I was getting ready for tonight, I was looking at your swearing in video. I have that. Yeah. So we have known each other since you were 15. Yeah. And we're one of our most popular. I'm not going to say anymore. I'm just going to let you do it. Hey, Stefan.
Hey there. So Heather and I have known each other for almost 20 years now. We've been through a lot in those 20 years, but I would not be where I am today if not for Teen Court, and if not for the volunteers that are receiving their awards tonight. Maybe not these exact volunteers, but the volunteers who received them maybe 18 years ago. I can tell you, though, that the volunteers who you have met tonight have changed lives. They've changed hundreds of lives. I'm currently a local attorney, and as Kent mentioned, a board member here. More proudly, though, I'm an alumni of Teen Court. Without it, I would not be where I am. Without the volunteering, the volunteers, the time they've given us, so many, a lot of us would not be where we are. So I wanted to be here tonight to say thank you to each and every one of you. And from hundreds of others, thank you. Those will be pouring in for a very long time. Teen Court runs off of what's called restorative justice. And we use high schoolers to implement justice to high schoolers and middle schoolers. You guys are so much more effective than you know. Trust me, you are more effective than you know. You're more effective than a lot of your adult counterparts. So I just want to say great job. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm not the only one who feels that way. I know we have somebody coming up, a video from Katie McBrayer, who's another alumni, and who also has had a lot of success locally, and I think would attribute a lot of that to you guys.
Hi, I'm Katie McBrayer Lynch,
and I am Vice Chair of Teen Court of Sarasota. 17 years ago, I was a scholarship recipient. 20 years ago, I was a Teen Court client. And today, I'm so happy to be here and be part of this event with our scholarship recipients. We hope that they go on into the future and make a difference in the lives of many others, and we thank them for their service with Teen Court. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Awesome, awesome. All this board love. So Stefan, are you ready? Because you will be vice president come October.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm absolutely ready. I'm as ready as I am for any other endeavor that I take on.
Yeah, and then Katie McBrayer will be our president.
We couldn't have any two better people stepping into leadership roles in the organization.
Yeah, and you have really big shoes to fill, as you know, and Kent was our vice
Sure.
president. Ken, I want to present this to you tonight. We've been through when we go through a time.
I was not expecting this.
Yes, I know. And I couldn't put it in my notes, so now I just have to kind of wing it because I didn't want you to know. But when I reflect on the past 3 years, I think about all the times that you lifted us up and gave me the strength personally and professionally to know that we can accomplish anything in this position. Kent was a Teen Court volunteer when he was in high school. And at Tandem Construction, his dad, Peter Hayes, makes it a priority for them to have outreach. And I'm so thankful that you thought of us. And I'm so thankful for what Tandem Construction does in our community to have you all get out in the community and make a difference, not just show up. Yeah, you came tonight. He's leaving on a jet plane tomorrow morning. His family's at home. He has 3 children, twins, and I get scared of what I'm going to do without you, but I know I'm never going to really lose you. And I could not have done this year without you. And thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in our students. Thank you for being good to Lori, Isvin, Devin, and Lachelle, and just letting us do our thing with these kids. So hang this on your wall.
I am honored.
Yes. Well, we're honored.
It's going to be my centerpiece. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I came to join Teen Court again in 2014, I think, was when I joined the board, and I've tried to be as involved as I could ever since then. But it's more what you get out of it, right? Seeing all the graduates every single year doing the scholarship dinner and spending time with the student volunteers, with Stefan and Katie and people that have been touched and healed by this organization. It just makes you want to give back. So, and Heather, you are ferocious and one of the most incredible leaders I know. So
We're a good team.
Thank you very much.
We're a really good team. I want you to think about your walk-up song because you didn't do one this year.
Baby Shark.
That's kind of our thing. That's right. You will forever be the baby shark. Guys, as I'm looking at these totals, Michelle, Stefan, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for showing up every Wednesday night on our virtual Zoom courts. Katie Self just donated and she put us over the amount. So thank you. She always comes in and she waits till the end and then she just makes up for it. And we appreciate that very much. So tonight's total was $12,755. I can't say that. We're going to bring everybody back on. We're all going to get out our gavels.
That's right. Got Stefan, Noah, Megan, Vinny, Andrea.
Nice. Everybody has their gavels. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for making it an amazing night. Court is adjourned.
All right.